All right, let's just get right into it. A ton of businesses right now are kind of playing with AI, treating it like this cool new toy. But that's not where the magic is. Today, we're talking about getting past that toy phase and actually building AI into the 24/7, always-on infrastructure of your business.
And yeah, this quote pretty much says it all, doesn't it? This is the core of the issue. A huge number of businesses think they're using AI when what they're really doing is just, copy-pasting a question into a glorified search engine. That's not a business strategy. We're talking about building actual systems that run themselves and make you money while you sleep.
So this is the choice that every business has to make right now. Over here on the left, you've got AI as a toy, manual, one-and-done tasks. And on the right, you've got AI as infrastructure. We're talking automated systems that just work 24/7. Honestly, this is the new line in the sand between the businesses that are just messing around and the ones that are actually building to grow and last.
Okay, so I want you to think of your business like a bucket. You work so hard to pour leads and customers into it, right? But it's got holes all over it. Revenue is literally leaking out every single day. So what we're going to do is find those leaks and plug them up. And we're starting with the absolute biggest ones in your sales process.
Just let that question hang there for a second. Seriously, most business owners have absolutely no clue because they think of voicemail as some kind of safety net. But it's not. It's really more like a black hole where your best potential customers and all their money just vanish.
And the size of this leak, it's just staggering. Look at this number, 62%. More than half of all the calls going to small businesses are going completely unanswered. And here's the real kicker. 85% of those people will never, ever call you back. They just hang up and call the next business on their list. Gone.
And wow, does this add up fast? Let's just do some quick math here. Say you miss just 2 calls a day, and your average job is worth about $500. That's $365,000 a year in potential revenue just walking right out the door.
So here it is. This is the plug for that massive hole. It's an AI voice agent. It answers every single call 24/7 in a voice that sounds perfectly natural and conversational. It can qualify the lead, ask all the right questions, and then book the appointment directly onto your calendar. Boom, problem solved.
Now for the next big leak. This one isn't about the calls you miss. It's about how slow you are to respond to the leads you do get. And this stat, it says everything. In today's world, speed beats quality. Speed beats price. The first business to respond is the one that gets the job. Period.
And just how much does that speed matter? Well, it's a 21 times difference. That's the boost your conversion rate gets if you respond to a new lead within 5 minutes, compared to waiting just 30 minutes. You wait an hour, that lead is ice cold. You've basically already lost.
And the solution for this one is the outreach and follow-up agent. The second a lead comes in from your website or an email, this agent responds in seconds. And it doesn't just stop there. It follows up automatically. Day 1, day 3, day 7, always polite, always persistent, making absolutely sure that no lead ever falls through the cracks again.
Okay, so we've started plugging up the big leaks in your sales funnel. But there's another kind of leak that can be just as bad. And that's the leak in your customers' trust. This is all about what people see when they look you up online.
This chart right here shows you just how big a deal this is. Just by replying to your reviews, you can almost double how much a new customer trusts your business. And yet, most businesses, they just don't do it. Every single review you ignore is a missed chance to show people you actually care.
So this agent does 2 things, and it does them perfectly. First, right after a job is done, it automatically sends a review request through a text message. And since SMS has like a 97% open rate, the reviews just start flooding in. Second, the moment a new review gets posted, the agent writes a personalized, professional reply and posts it within minutes.
So this review and reputation agent basically turns something that used to be a total chore into an automated trust-building machine. It helps boost your Google rankings, and it turns your online reputation into a powerful way to get more business, all of it on autopilot.
All right, so we've handled sales and we've handled trust. Let's move on and plug the last 2 really critical leaks, and these are in your marketing. We're talking about your past customers and your whole online presence.
Pretty much every business has one of these. A list of past customers just sitting there collecting dust in a spreadsheet somewhere. These are people who already know you, they already trust you, and they've already given you money. It's an absolute goldmine that almost nobody is digging into.
And here's why that is such a big deal. The math here is crystal clear.
It is 5 to 7 times more expensive to go out and get a brand new customer than it is to just get an old one to come back. This is easily the highest ROI thing you can do in your entire business.
And this is where the email campaign agent just totally shines. It takes that sleeping list of old customers and turns it into a machine for recurring revenue. It sends out smart, timely, personalized emails, think seasonal reminders or special offers, that bring those past customers right back to you, and you don't have to lift a finger.
Okay, on to the final leak. And listen, this isn't about trying to go viral on social media. It's way more basic than that. It's about a trust signal. When a potential customer looks you up online and sees that your last post was from like last year, it just plants this little seed of doubt in their mind, you know? Like, are you guys still around? Are you legit?
The social media agent is the perfect fix for that classic problem of, I just don't have time to post. It actually creates and schedules a full 30 days of content that fits your brand, and it keeps your profiles looking active and engaged. It just tells the world, hey, we're open, we're professional, and we are ready for your business.
So let's just wrap this all up. Getting these agents isn't about being trendy or playing with the latest tech. This isn't really even about the future. It's about what you can do right now. And at the end of the day, it all just comes down to simple, undeniable math. I mean, the cost of doing nothing is just huge. One missed call, that's a lost job. One slow follow-up, you just handed that job to your competitor. One review you don't answer, that chips away at trust. That dormant customer list, that's thousands in lost revenue. A silent social media page, it basically screams, we're out of business. These leaks just add up, day after day. So you see, the question really isn't if you should do this anymore. The tech works, the results are proven. The real question is a financial one. How much money are you actually losing every single month by not having these systems running for you? And the best part is, you don't have to guess. You can find your single biggest revenue leak right now. Just use the free Profit Pulse ROI calculator. It lets you put in your own business's numbers to see exactly where the biggest problem is. Find the biggest hole in your bucket, and then you know exactly which one to plug first.